Number 1. The 1977 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, offered at $6,700 in Deforest, Wisconsin. With only 23,402 original miles, this Monte Carlo is a rare survivor from the late 70s, a decade of bold styling, plush interiors, and full-size comfort. This particular example has been shed-kept for most of its life, and it shows. The body, trim, and overall presentation are in remarkably clean condition, both inside and out. It's not just a nice old car. It's a well-cared-for classic, and it still turns heads wherever it goes. Under the hood, it's been treated some fresh maintenance to keep that classic Chevy V8 running smooth and strong. The seller has installed 8 new spark plugs and wires, a new cap and rotor, and a freshly rebuilt carburetor, helping to ensure reliable starts and consistent performance. There's also a new valve cover gasket and a brand new battery that was just installed. This isn't a car that's been sitting stagnant. It's been maintained and driven with care. Inside, the original charm is preserved but enhanced with a retro-style radio deck. It looks like the factory unit, but includes Bluetooth and auxiliary support, so you can cruise with your favorite modern playlists while still keeping the vintage vibe alive. Of course, like any nearly 50-year-old vehicle, it's not perfect. There are a couple of small items to note. It needs a new trunk lock. The car was rekeyed, but the trunk cylinder wasn't included. Also, the driver's side window regulator and crank knob need attention. The window does roll down and mostly back up, but to get fully closed, you'll need to get a little help by hand. These are minor fixes for a car with so much going for it. With a clean and lien-free title in hand, this Monte Carlo is ready for its next chapter. Whether you're looking to cruise to cars and coffee, bring home a first classic, or just want a reliable vintage ride to enjoy on sunny days, this 77 Monte Carlo hits a sweet spot. Affordable, stylish, and remarkably original. Priced at $6,700 and located in Deforest, Wisconsin, all serious buyers are encouraged to text Corey directly to ask questions or to set up a time to check it out in person. Number 2. The 1976 Plymouth Volare, priced at $11,000 and located in Fort Mill, South Carolina. With 103,000 original miles, this classic Mopar sedan features a numbers-matching 318 V8 paired with a smooth 727 automatic transmission, a reliable and proven combination that helped define Chrysler's mid-size performance through the era. And while the Volare might not get as much attention as some of its Roadrunner or Charger cousins, this one deserves a serious look because it's had all the right work done. In 2023, the car received a comprehensive mechanical refresh from top to bottom. The entire braking system was replaced, including all-wheel cylinders, calipers, drums, rotors, and the master cylinder. But that's not all. New upper and lower ball joints, tie rods, bushings, and shocks were also installed. The result? This classic now drives tight, smooth, and confident, without the usual creaks, rattles, or vague steering feel you might expect from a nearly 50-year-old car. According to the seller, it drives like a dream, and based on this level of recent service, that's no exaggeration. Under the hood, everything remains intact and stock. The air conditioning system is complete, though it's currently not functioning. The seller mentions they've never attempted a recharge, so it's very possible that a simple service could bring it back to life. The car maintains an original numbers-matching drivetrain, adding to its collector appeal, and it represents a growing segment of the classic car world. Well-kept 70s Mopars that haven't been cut up or modified beyond recognition. Whether you're a Mopar fan looking to round out your collection, or just want something different from the usual Nova or Chevelle at the next local show, this Volare stands out with its blend of originality, recent mechanical investment, and vintage charm. Asking $11,000 and located in Fort Mill, South Carolina, this Volare is turnkey and ready for its next caretaker. Serious buyers, don't let the sleeper slip by. Number 3. The 1988 Lincoln Mark VII, priced at $6,500 and located in sunny San Diego, California. With just 103,500 miles on the odometer, this Mark VII is a low-mileage survivor that represents the height of Ford's luxury engineering from the era, blending sharp lines, premium appointments, and surprisingly capable performance. Under the hood, you'll find a legendary 5.0-liter V8, the same Windsor engine found in the Mustang GT of the same era, paired to a 4-speed automatic transmission. This drivetrain gave the Mark VII something most luxury coupes didn't have at the time, actual driving excitement. And according to the seller, this one runs and drives great, with no mechanical issues and cold air conditioning, ready to be enjoyed today. This car is part of the LSC Luxury Sport Coupe Legacy, a model that bridged the gap between traditional Lincoln luxury and European-inspired performance. Its aerodynamic body, flush headlights, and digital dash made it feel futuristic when new, and now, it's a very collectible, often overlooked gem from the late 80s. Inside, you get the full Lincoln treatment. Plush seating, a premium ride, and all the creature comforts you'd expect. The seller mentions the car is in overall great condition, and it looks as good as it drives. The only thing you'll need soon is a new set of tires, but that's a small investment for what you're getting. A unique, rear-wheel drive American coupe with real V8 power, iconic 80s styling, and rising collector appeal. If you're looking for something comfortable, classy, and cool, this 1988 Lincoln Mark VII could be your ticket. All for $6,500, right in San Diego. Number 4. The 1966 Rambler Classic 770, priced at just $3,200 and located in Schererville, Indiana. This car is a true survivor from the golden age of American motoring, and it's had just 3 owners over nearly 60 years. The current owner has held on to it for over 9 years, a testament to the connection classic car lovers feel with a machine like this. Under the hood, you'll find a 232 cubic inch inline 6, paired with an automatic transmission. The car runs, drives, and stops, and it's even been taken on a 240-mile road trip in its current condition. That's right. While it's not perfect, it's roadworthy and still being driven locally today. The seller is upfront about its quirks. It'll need an intake/exhaust gasket, a valve cover gasket, and ideally front brake shoes and wheel cylinders replaced, but parts are included with the sale. In its current state, the car idles smoothly in park, but runs rough in gear and stumbles on acceleration due to the intake gasket issue. That said, it smooths out around 40 miles per hour and cruises just fine on the highway. The interior is original and will need restoration, but it still holds that classic Rambler feel. The windshield and gasket were recently replaced, and all other glass is original, free of cracks or chips. Outside, the 770 trim is all present and in good condition. The chrome bumpers are in very nice shape, and although there's rust in the rear quarter panels and top of the front fenders, the frame, trunk, and floorboards are solid. A small hole in the driver's floor was patched, and structurally, this car is a solid candidate for restoration or enjoyment as is. With just 125,000 miles, believed to be original, and a design that still turns heads, this Rambler continues to get positive comments at shows and on the street. Whether you're looking for a unique project, an entry into the classic car world, or just something different that tells a story, this 1966 Rambler Classic 770 could be the one. All of it. The vintage styling, the honesty of a true survivor, and the bones of a great cruiser, for just $3,200 in Schererville, Indiana. Number 5. The 1975 Pontiac Ville Brougham Convertible, located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and priced at $19,500 or best offer. This Ville is the kind of car that commands attention wherever it goes. Powered by a strong 400 cubic inch V8, it is just 61,050 original miles, and has clearly been well preserved over the decades. Always garage kept, this convertible is being offered as either a fantastic candidate for full restoration or a reliable daily driver that turns heads at every stoplight. The body is complete and all the essentials are there. Solid floors, a strong frame, and a full interior with no rips or tears, not even on the dash, which If you know your 70s interiors, it is an impressive feat the air conditioning blows cold, and the seller says everything operates as it should. That includes a power top, which, despite a small to medium tear above the right quarter panel, is fully functional and doesn't affect the overall use of the convertible feature. From front to back, the Ville Brougham showcases a kind of opulence and presence that made 1970s Pontiac stand out. These full-size convertibles were among the last of their kind, and the 75 model marked the final year of the Ville convertible, making this a truly collectible piece of American automotive history. With its wide stance, long hood, and luxurious details, this car is a reminder of an era when bigger was better, and style meant chrome, comfort, and cruising the top down on a summer night. The seller is clear. No scammers. Cash only. But if you're serious about owning a rare, low-mileage classic convertible that's ready to enjoy or restore, this 1975 Pontiac Ville Brougham is waiting for you in Pittsburgh. Priced at $19,500 or best offer. Number 6. The 1974 Chevelle Malibu Classic. Priced at $6,500 and located in Northwest Houston, Texas. This two-door Muscle Era Survivor comes equipped with a 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission. The engine runs, which is a solid starting point, but make no mistake, this Chevelle hasn't been on the road in 15 years. It's been sitting in storage, untouched, and now it's time for it to find a new home and a fresh start. The seller notes that this car will need a lot of TLC and cleaning. After sitting that long, it's to be expected. Fluids will need to be changed, systems checked, brakes likely serviced, and new tires installed before it's roadworthy again. But for those who love a good project and a proper slice of 1970s American steel, this Chevelle Malibu Classic could be the perfect foundation for a full restoration or resto-mod build. Cosmetically, the body looks straight and complete, and it's got the original air conditioning system, which is becoming harder to find intact. Whether you're looking to bring it back to stock or build out a street machine, this 74 Malibu is the kind of blank slate enthusiasts look for. One thing's for sure, these mid-70s Chevelles are gaining appreciation, and this one comes with a clean Texas title and an added bonus. Free delivery within a 75-mile radius, which is a great value considering its non-driving condition. The seller, Johnny, is taking calls only between 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. So no emails, just good old-fashioned phone calls if you're interested. So if you're ready to take on a classic project with solid bones, a running 350 V8 and a title in hand, this 1974 Chevelle Malibu Classic might be calling your name. Sitting quietly in Houston, waiting for a second chance. Number 7. The 1977 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442, priced at $13,400, located in Huntersville, North Carolina. This one blends classic muscle car looks with everyday drivability and has been registered and driven regularly. Under the hood is the original 350 V8 engine, paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission and center console shifter. Just how a proper 442 should be. The seller has a stack of paperwork to back up the car's history and maintenance, giving peace of mind for anyone looking to buy a well-documented classic. Mechanically, the car is in good running condition and has received some important updates over the past couple of years. It has a new battery, new master cylinder, and new brake calipers and front lines, all installed just over 2 years ago. The car runs strong and is road-ready, though it's only driven occasionally. Inside, the interior has already been redone, offering a cleaner look and more comfortable feel. However, there's still some minor finishing work needed, like seat belts for the front seats. The floors and trunk are solid, though the seller mentions it could use a little TLC, mostly cosmetic based on the pictures. The only known mechanical issue is that the fuel gauge has stopped working, though it still has power going to it. Visually, the car still carries the unmistakable lines and attitude of a late-model muscle car, and being a 442, it's one of the more sought-after trims from Oldsmobile in that era. Whether you want to drive on the weekends, take it to local shows, or finish it up and make it your pride and joy, this car has the bones to be something special. asking $13,400 or best offer, and the seller is also open to partial trade, specifically for a snap-on toolbox with snap-on tools included. So if you got tools to barter, this could be a win-win. Interested? Call or text the seller to set up a time to see it in person. This 1977 Olds 442 is a cool piece of muscle-era history. Clean title, original drivetrain, documented ownership, just waiting for the right next owner to take it the rest of the way. Number 8. The 1956 Ford Fairlane, priced at $12,000 or best offer, and located in the Vancouver metro area, including Burnaby, New Westminster, Coquitlam, and Richmond. This vintage cruiser shows an odometer reading of 55,555 miles, and while that number might catch your eye, what really matters is the condition. And this Fairlane brings a lot to the table. The chassis and interior are in great shape, offering a solid foundation for anyone looking to enjoy or restore a classic 50s ride. Mechanically, it's had some thoughtful updates and restoration work done. It sits on brand new tires, and under the hood, the engine has been freshly repainted, giving it a clean, sharp appearance. The carburetor has been rebuilt, and the fuel hose and brake lines have been replaced. So you're looking at a car that's had some critical systems refreshed. On the electrical side, it's also received new wiring, a major plus for anyone who knows how tricky old systems can be. All of this work has been done to keep the car reliable and roadworthy. And speaking of which, it runs and drives well. One thing to note, it does carry a salvage title, so that's something to factor in when considering insurance or resale value. That said, the car only needs an inspection to get back on the road fully legally. If you're into post-war classics with curvy chrome lines, big personality, and undeniable nostalgia, this 56 Ford Fairlane is a solid contender. Whether you want to cruise around in style, take it to weekend shows, or finish off a full restoration, this one's already well on its way. Asking $12,000 or best offer. If you're local to Vancouver or the surrounding areas, this might be your shot at owning a beautiful classic without breaking the bank. Number 9. The 1987 Chevrolet Corvette Convertible, priced to move at just $3,900 and located in Houston, Texas. Under the hood, this C4 generation vet packs the legendary 5.7-liter V8, paired with an automatic transmission, and shows just 93,000 miles on the odometer, relatively low for a 1980s performance machine. This Corvette was built for open-air cruising, sharp cornering, and iconic street presence. And at under $4,000, it's one of the most affordable entries into classic American sports car ownership you'll find. Now, let's talk condition. The car's been sitting for a while, and it does need a new fuel tank and fuel pump, a common issue for vehicles that have been off the road for extended periods. But if you're handy or have a trusted mechanic, that's a very fixable starting point for what could be a seriously fun project or daily cruiser with a little TLC. The body lines, pop-up headlights, and convertible top make this one a head-turner, even before it's fully brought back to life. And unlike many project cars, this one comes with a clean Texas title in hand. So you're starting with clear ownership and a straightforward path to the road. If you've been looking for a summer toy, a restoration project, or even a father-son build, this 1987 Corvette Convertible could be exactly what you're looking for. With classic 80s styling, raw American power, and a drop top to let the wind hit your face, the potential is all there. Asking $3,900. Located in Houston. Bring a trailer, bring your vision, and breathe new life into a vintage Corvette at a price that's hard to beat. Number 10. The 1983 Pontiac Firebird, priced at $6,400 and located in St. Paul, Minnesota. This second-generation Firebird blends sharp angles, retro cool, and affordable collectability. Under the hood, it's powered by a 2.8-liter V6. That's the 173 cubic inch two-barrel gas-fed engine, paired with a smooth-shifting automatic transmission, making it a reliable and easy cruiser, even for first-time classic car owners. With just 48,046 miles on the odometer, this Firebird boasts lower mileage than most of its peers in the same era, A real standout if you're looking for something that hasn't been run into the ground. The car is in good condition, with no rust, which is especially rare for a Midwestern classic, and it runs and drives well, ready to hit the road without needing a full restoration. Cosmetically, it holds true to its bold 80s roots, long hood, fastback rear, and the unmistakable Firebird attitude. Whether you're reliving your youth, starting a new project, or just want something different for weekend drives and local shows, this Pontiac delivers. It comes with a clean title, and while it's not the fire-breathing V8 variant, the V6 engine makes it more fuel-efficient, easy to maintain, and still plenty of fun on the open road. For a nostalgic ride that won't break the bank, this Firebird checks a lot of boxes. Asking $6,400, or best offer. Located in St. Paul. A clean, classic bird of fire, ready to fly once again. Number 11. The 1984 Chevrolet Camaro Z/28, priced at $9,500, and located in Naperville, Illinois. This isn't just another third-gen Camaro. This is a one-owner car that's been in the same family since it rolled off the lot in 1984. With only 56,000 original miles, it's a survivor that's been loved, preserved, and pampered, and it shows. Under the hood, it's powered by the original 5.0L high-output V8, paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, offering that classic analog driving experience. No automatic shortcuts here, just pure driver engagement, the way a Z/28 was meant to be enjoyed. It's rust-free, very clean inside and out, and runs just as strong as it looks. The engine is untouched bone stock and recently received a fresh tune-up, along with brand new tires. So it's ready for the road. Or your garage. You've got T-tops of those summer cruises, a straight body, and a ride that tracks perfectly, described as driving straight as an arrow down the road. And that's not just talk. The owner says everything works as it should, making this a true turnkey classic. Whether you're buying for nostalgia, looking for a weekend warrior, or want a show-ready original with great bones, the Z/28 delivers with originality, low miles, and zero excuses. Asking price is $9,500. Located in Naperville. Serious inquiries only, because a car like this deserves a serious new owner. Number 12. The 1977 Chevrolet Malibu, priced at $15,500, and located deep in the heart of Houston, Texas. This classic two-door coupe is in excellent condition, a rare find for a model that often ended up either raced, wrecked, or rusted out over the decades. With only 60,900 miles on the odometer, it's clear this Malibu has led a pampered life. It's powered by a strong and dependable V8 engine, sending all that classic Chevy torque to rear wheels through a smooth-shifting automatic transmission. This isn't just a pretty face. It's got the guts to back it up. The exterior paint is a bold and eye-catching blue, giving this car an unmistakable road presence. Whether you're pulling up at a car meet or cruising on a sunny Sunday afternoon, this Malibu has a kind of style that turns heads and starts conversations. The body lines are clean and the stance is just right. Factory classic with no unnecessary modifications. It's not slammed, chopped, or overbuilt, just a clean, stock example of late-70s GM design at its best. The car sits on its original frame, and from the seller's description, it carries a clean Texas title. No salvage, no rebuild history. This Malibu runs on gas as expected, and it's ready for the open road. The drive is rear wheel, keeping true to the muscle heritage, and that V8 under the hood means it still has plenty of rumble and muscle left in its bones. One of the nicest things about this listing is that there's no mention of rust, and in the classic car world, that's gold. You're not just getting a project, you're getting a car that's already in show-and-go condition. Whether you want to keep it as a weekend cruiser, enter it in local shows, or just add a classic to your garage that still holds its value, this 1977 Malibu is the kind of car that checks a lot of boxes. The interior isn't specifically detailed, but given the overall excellent condition noted by the seller, it's safe to assume it matches the exterior's clean presentation. And let's face it, If you've been hunting for a solid example of 70s Malibu that hasn't been torn apart or turned into a drag car, opportunities like this don't come around every day. In a world where so many of these cars were lost to time, demolition derbies, or engine swaps gone wrong, this one stands tall as a true survivor. And in today's market, especially for GM lovers, that's getting harder and harder to find. Listed at $15,500 and located in Houston, Texas, this 1977 Chevrolet Malibu might just be the next classic in your collection. Number 13. The 1984 Chevrolet Caprice Classic, offered at $9,500 and currently located in Northwest Houston, Texas. This Caprice Classic is more than just a car. It's a rolling time capsule from an era when cars were big, bold, and built to cruise. With only 48,134 miles on the odometer, this beauty is a rare low-mileage survivor that spent its life being cared for, not worn out. Let's talk condition. The seller list is excellent, and that alone sets it apart in today's market where so many of these old-school sedans have seen better days. It's powered by a tried-and-true V8 engine, delivering that smooth and steady American torque to the rear wheels, just like it was meant to. Whether you're gliding down the boulevard or headed out for a weekend drive, this Caprice brings the comfort and presence of a full-size classic without missing a beat. The paint color is red, bold and attention-grabbing, giving it that dignified yet confident look. It's the kind of red that stands out without screaming, a deep tone that pairs perfectly with this car's long, flowing lines and squared-off styling. This isn't just another 80s car. This is Chevy's flagship sedan at its finest. The car runs on gas, and it's paired with a smooth-shifting automatic transmission, making it a breeze to drive whether you're an old-school enthusiast or someone looking to get into the classic scene for the first time. And don't worry about paperwork. This one comes with a clean Texas title. No salvage history, no drama, just straight-up ownership. Being a Caprice Classic, this isn't your stripped-down base model. Back in the day, the Caprice was Chevy's premium offering, a step up from the Impala, loaded with luxury features, plush ride quality, and quiet interiors. The full-size body-on-frame construction means this car was built tough, and with just under 50K miles, it's got plenty of life left. While the listing doesn't detail the interior, given the overall condition, we can assume it's well-preserved, likely filled with that classic velour or vinyl comfort, a long dashboard with chrome and with accents, and that unmistakable scent of a well-kept American classic. This Caprice is ideal for collectors, retro enthusiasts, or even someone looking to turn it into a cruiser with a mild custom touch. Think wire wheels, white walls, maybe even some air ride. Or just keep it stock and enjoy the simple elegance of a 1980s icon that still holds its own in today's sea of look-alike crossovers. So if you're hunting for a clean, dependable, and stylish American classic that won't break the bank, this 1984 Chevrolet Caprice Classic at $9,500 in Northwest Houston just might be your perfect fit. Don't sleep on this one. Full-size Chevys like this are getting harder to find, especially in this kind of shape. Number 14. The 1979 Ford Thunderbird, offered at $1,600, located in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Here's a true late-70s personal luxury coupe with presence and character. The 1979 Ford Thunderbird, finished in an unmistakable shade of classic green. With 84,633 miles showing on the odometer, this bird still carries the swagger of its era, long, low, and wide, with that unmistakable squared-off styling that defined late-decade Detroit iron. Under the hood, you'll find a dependable 302 cubic inch V8, a small block power plant known for its longevity and ease of maintenance. It's paired to a smooth-shifting automatic transmission, sending power to the rear wheels, just like Ford intended. This Thunderbird still holds a clean title and is listed in fair condition, making it an ideal budget project car, a nostalgic cruiser, or even a platform for a full custom build. The body retains its original lines and curves, and while the listing doesn't go into detail about the interior or mechanical updates, at just $1,600, this is one of the most affordable V8 classics you'll find on the market today. It's not perfect, but for the price, it doesn't have to be. Whether you're looking to relive the glory days of disco-era coupes or want a unique ride with vintage vibes, this T-Bird is ready for takeoff. Don't miss this chance to scoop up a slice of 1970s Americana, the 1979 Thunderbird 302 waiting in Sheboygan. Clean title, classic lines, and big body comfort, all for just $1,600. But deals like this don't sit for long. Number 15. The 1963 Chevrolet Impala SS sedan, offered at $15,000 and located in the heart of Minneapolis. Don't let the Bel Air badge fool you. This is an SS-style four-door that's been treated to the kind of upgrades every enthusiast appreciates. Under the hood, you'll find a tried-and-true Chevy 350 small-block V8, paired to a turbo 350 automatic transmission, a legendary drivetrain combo that delivers smooth power and timeless reliability. It doesn't just go, it stops just as well, thanks to a four-wheel disc brake conversion kit valued at over $4,500. That's a massive upgrade for both safety and drivability, especially for those looking to use this car as a weekend cruiser or even a daily classic. This Impala sits on a brand new set of Yokohama tires, a $1,000 investment that ensures great road feel and grip, and it's backed by a new fuel tank, helping make this ride road ready for the long haul. The engine runs strong, the transmission shifts clean, and overall, this is a car that's been maintained with care. Inside, the interior is in excellent shape, comfortable, clean, and ready to enjoy. A Kenwood stereo system provides modern convenience and tunes for your cruise, while the dash and seating hold that mid-century GM charm. There's a minor oil drip from the fuel pump, but that's a small quirk on an otherwise solid classic. Whether you're looking for a clean platform to personalize or a ready-to-drive boulevard cruiser, this 1963 Impala SS sedan checks all the boxes. Powerful drivetrain, modern braking, clean interior, and unmistakable vintage style, all for just $15,000. Available now in Minneapolis, clean, cool, and classic.